YouTubers, welcome back to our channel. We're Couch Potatoes. We're continuing to watch Violet Evergarden. Today is season 1, episode 7. I do have to say we had to record this again because we had technical difficulties,
Yep.
so...
Lesson learned, we do not film on Androids.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I have an Android, love my Android. Not filming this on that though.
No. Yeah, so because of that, we have indeed pre-recorded all of Violet Evergarden. However, unfortunately, due to those technical difficulties, we lost the footage for episodes 7 and 8. So these are probably the closest you will ever get to our live reactions. Just so that way you know, ahead of time, we might also be trying something else out a bit differently that you'll see later on. That won't pop up in the last 5 episodes. Just so we know that we're really sorry about it. But I mean, stuff like this happens. We just open up footage completely unusable. So yeah, we just have to do it again.
Now, all that being said, I can't speak for the rest of the time, but me, I completely forgot about what goes on in episodes 7 and 8, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's such a slow slog of a series, I ended up forgetting 95% of it.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
So this is going
Brain
to be
dump.
like watching it for the first time again.
For me, yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least for you anyway, because I still remember it.
I don't
I mean, then
remember
again, too,
this.
this is now going to be my 3rd time watching these 2 episodes, so...
It's alright. Hopefully we'll still be able to give you our genuine opinions
Yes.
of what the show is, and it'll be interesting to see how our opinions change or stay the same,
Yeah.
considering the fact that we're rewatching it.
Also, I don't think I wrote down the scores for these episodes, so I don't remember what score we gave them.
That's alright.
Because I
I
thought
have a
that...
whole memory forgetting for me,
Just-
just wiped clean.
Because I thought that would have been fun at least to be like, okay, so I mean, last time we gave it this, but now we're giving it this. Is it because we watched the rest of the series? Or anyway, we're rambling.
We are
Beautiful
rambling.
footage.
Alright, let's
Yes.
get to it.
Yes.
Hey tubers, welcome back. We just got finished with watching season 1, episode 7 of Violet Evergarden. This episode, main character Violet went to write for an author,
Playwright.
do a playwright for an author who unfortunately lost his daughter due to illness. With that being said, it was a good episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite
Touchy
episodes. Yes.
Yeah, it was touchy-feely. It was a really good episode. So during this episode, as she is writing for the author, she begins to unravel a lot of things about her own self. In the meantime, also helping the author heal from the loss of his daughter. He was experiencing writer's block, so she helped him get through that and to complete the play that he was writing or had been writing for a while, it seems. So, that being said, what do you think? I mean, about her revelation, her self-revelations as far as understanding that she really had done a lot of atrocities in her past. I do think this is full circle coming back to when she saw the sailor or whoever it was that called her a monster.
The Major's brother.
The Major's brother, who called her a monster at the end of episode 5.
Yep.
That we're not going to talk about anymore.
Yeah. So at the end of episode 5. And also, major spoiler alert if you haven't watched it,
Yeah.
she finds out that the Major's really dead.
Yeah.
But not accepting it.
Yeah, not accepting it. And I will say this, and I know I said this when we watched it the first time. Because remember, in the beginning, I was the one saying they should have told her right away that he was dead. And I said in the last time I watched it, and I stand by that statement this time, I was wrong. No. They were right to not tell her, although they should have eventually told her.
Yes.
Because finding out the way she did was really sad.
Yeah. But I mean,
And hard on her.
I don't think though that there really was a good way to tell her though.
You don't think so?
No, because I think even because I think even if they sat her down and was like, hey, so the Major's dead, I think she still would have had the same reaction, like regardless of like the circumstances. Like, I don't think there was a good way of letting her know.
Right.
And remember when I said in the episode 6 review that part of that was setup? Because like in like that conversation that her and Leon had, where they were talking and Leon was like, hey, I mean, what would you do if that person was like in danger? And she was like, I don't know, because if they were dead, then I wouldn't want to live. That was the setup for this episode.
I see. Yeah, so I do though. I thought that this was really nice and touching. I think that's what I thought in the last review.
I think so, yeah.
And I think so here.
Yeah.
It definitely brought her to life a little bit.
Yes.
And something I think I picked up in this one that I didn't pick up the first time was this was a revelatory episode for her. Like, she was realizing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
She was realizing that there are things that she did. And also, is this the first time that we've seen her truly be sorry for the stuff that she had done in her past? And there was a conversation through flashback where the Major is telling her, you're on fire right now. Was that the Major?
No, that wasn't the Major. That was, what's his name? It's the guy, it's the Major's friend.
Oh, okay. The lieutenant.
Yes, the lieutenant. Yes.
Okay, yeah, and he's saying...
Hodges.
Yes, Hodges was explaining to her that she's on fire. And this was in a flashback he was telling her shortly after everything had happened.
Yeah, this was in the first episode. So it really does loop around a lot.
It does. And at the time, she didn't realize what he was talking about. He had even said, you will understand one day. And this was her aha moment when she recognized that there were a lot of people hurting, and she was the cause of that.
Yes.
And that came from the writer expressing his sorrow over the loss of his daughter and his wife.
Yes.
This man had had a series of setbacks and hardships that had occurred in his life. And with her helping him to understand and accept those things and have closure, that opened up a lot of wounds for her and things that she now understood. And of course, like I said, toward the end, she discovers that the Major may be dead. They actually don't know because they haven't found his body.
Yeah.
But she discovers the Major may be dead, and that he potentially is the one who saved her life, because Hodges explains that she was found outside the rubble and that they had only found his tag. So they think that he pushed her out of the way, and as a result, he was killed, which was really hard for her. And then
because I mean, she just went for, oh yeah, I have emotions, and also these other people that I have hurt are also suffer. Like, there are people who I have unintentionally hurt because I have killed a lot of people. And now on top of that, the one person that I care about is dead. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not having a good day.
No. But I thought this was a good episode. Sorry, I feel like we're bumming you guys out. But I really thought this was a good episode. It was very heartwarming, is what I got out of it.
Yes.
And then that's the second time around. Dee, I'd be interested in hearing from you, because this is like brand new for you again.
Well, visually, the episode was nice. I liked the artwork. Story-wise, it was touching, still slow. I know I've said it before, I'll say it again, still slow for me. I think, if I remember correctly, last time I started talking about how we wanted to see more consequences show up for actions. Not just for her, but for the people around her. For the lieutenant for lying about the Major being dead, for Violet and all the stuff she's done, the effects of the war. I want to see more of that come into play. It was a good episode, still is. Still not my favorites, but again, slow. Yeah, slow.
What would you rate? What's your rating?
6.5 out of 10. It,
Alright.
it's good, just not great. Then again, 10 out of 10 is hard for me, but
Right. Alright. And Johnny, what is your rating?
I'll give it about a 7, I guess, because it did, had a little touchy feely moments. Again, still not my cup of tea, but that's okay. I'm slogging through it.
And a 7 is actually good for him.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I give it a 7.5. I believe last time I gave it a 7. I might even just bump it up to an 8. I thought it was a really good episode, and I found, to me, there were a lot of little nuggets in it that answered questions that had been asked in earlier seasons. I did feel like it was earlier episodes. I don't know why I keep calling them seasons. We're not going to re-record that. But in earlier episodes, this answered a lot of questions to me in earlier episodes, and I just thought it grounded things out really nicely. So, yeah, I think I'm going to bump it up to an 8. I think it was good, and it was a good touching episode.
Yeah, I'd give this one an 8 as well. It's really nice. That parasol scene is one of my favorite scenes in this show.
Yes.
I think I said it last time too, but it still stands.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorite scenes. It is absolutely gorgeous and just shows just how much Kyoto animation can just basically just show off.
That was.
Yes.
I have to agree with that. I did enjoy that. That was really good. Any other final thoughts on this one?
no.
Okay, well, that's our opinions. So now you guys, tell us what you think.
Comment down below, help us with the algorithm.
And like or subscribe.
Spuds out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.